Hello journaling friends, welcome to my quiet and cozy little space. Today I'm going to unwrap and swatch some gorgeous washi tape that I have received from the Washi Tape Shop. A huge thank you to Daisy for generously sharing so many designs with me. I did choose some designs myself and then Daisy has thrown in a few others, I believe from their latest release. Although I have had these washi tapes for a little while now, because as always, I wanted to open them up with you. What stood out to me most when I was looking at the different designs on their website was how a lot of them have kind of like a daily life vibe incorporated in the illustrations. And I just really like that because if you have seen any of my journal flip throughs, you would know that I'm all about the little small, almost insignificant moments that take up my everyday. So yeah, I just felt like a lot of the designs would really complement my journal pages. So let's get started. I'm going to bring up my Hobonichi Cousin. I'll just put those aside for now. And I have an empty spread. I have a couple of empty spreads in June, but the one I'm going to swatch these in is here. All right, let me just get my clip so I can hold that down. Actually, I'll put it here. I'm a bit tired today, so if I struggle for words, that is why. I had a really good sleep. I think I slept close to 9 hours, but I don't know why. I just feel not really tired. I feel a bit dopey. So that's going to be my excuse or my reason for not being able to talk properly today. Anyway, which one do we get started on? What's this one? Pre-cut ordinary day wide washi tape. Okay. So I might not be talking the whole time, you know, just because I am feeling lazy. Actually, let's peel that off because that's going to go in my journal. Took a bit of the picture off. Okay, so these are pre-cut. I'm not a huge fan of PET tape where you need to cut the pictures out. It's just because I think I'm lazy. I think that's what it is. So the pre-cut is way more my style. Actually, I shouldn't roll it out too quickly. Hang on a sec. Can you hear those birds? It's really sunny here today. Sunny, it feels like spring, and there are birds loving life right now outside my window. Oops. See, I feel like this is just my life. I mean, I wish I could eat cake every day, but that's okay. Craft stuff. It's very wintry here at the moment, so the knitted sweater suits that, and knitting. I have been planning on learning how to knit. Oh, and then we're going to go, okay, so we've got summer vibes. Oh, okay, I get it. Summer vibes, and here we've got cozy winter vibes, which I'm not going to unravel the whole thing, but I'm assuming then it goes to, well, hang on. Sorry, I should have looked at this before I started talking. Just an ordinary day. Love it. Cook something delicious for yourself. Have a hot drink. Draw something interesting. Okay, so we've got sweet time. Just an ordinary day. Cozy winter vibes, which suits right now for me. And then we go into summer vibes. Okay, and then sweet time. All right. Okay, so because I do want to swatch some, and there's like the roll is huge, so I'm not feeling too precious or stingy. So first of all, let me just get my glue stick and stick this down. Oops. So if I do 4 each page, that might work, hopefully. Oh, I might even do just all on one page because, oh yeah, no, that'll be fine. Let's do 4 per page. Actually, will I fit 4 on there? Probably should have gone up a bit higher, but that's okay. All right, let's put this over this side. Sorry, now there's a plane. Okay, so I don't want to use up the big girl sticker. Let's go this one, draw something interesting. Don't need my tweezers for this. Got the glue on there from where I stuck the label. Cute. You know what, let's just go. Oh, see, this is where I'm going to get stuck trying to decide because I don't want to use them, but obviously I will. So let's just go down to creamy red velvet cake. It's going to be on top of the glue there, but that should be fine. Cute. Should we do one more? No, actually 2 is fine. Okay, so that's the first one. Now this was the Ordinary Day wide washi tape. And so I looked up the description of the Ordinary Day washi tape, and it says, follow the journey of a girl as she goes through her day, from enjoying a cozy breakfast to dinner, running errands like grocery shopping, watering her plants, and finding time to knit. Perfect for adding a touch of everyday charm to your journal. Each piece brings a slice of daily life to your creative projects. All right, the next one, we have Dinner Time wide washi. I try not to obviously tear the label, but I also don't want too much to be stuck to it because I need to try to not fatten up my journal too much because I stick a lot of stuff in there and it's getting chunky already, which is fine, but I'm just a bit aware now that I need to settle down with the chunkiness. Do I put this on this side? Yeah, let's mix it up a bit. We know I'm not into symmetry. Oh, I probably could have torn that or opened these nicer and used some of this paper. Oops, I'll do that on the next one. I have a few letters that I need to, or not need to, want to write to my pen pals. And this kind of paper comes in handy for wrapping things and even just sticking into my journal. Waste not, want not. Almost threw that one out. Okay, so this one has pork ribs, some kind of cherry drink. Life is good without worries. Seems to have been raining a lot recently. Didn't like rainy days when I was little, but every time it rains, I open the window to listen to the sound of rain. So calming. So yeah, this one's obviously food themed. I know which pen pal I'll be sharing these with. If she's watching, she'll know who she is because we both have a mutual interest in food. I mean, isn't everyone interested in food? But you know what I mean, to a foodie level. Okay, so it starts from there. Lucky I had my lunch already, otherwise I'd be hungry looking at these. Love grocery shopping after a full meal. I'm not a big fan of shopping in general, especially for clothes or cosmetics, you know, that kind of stuff. Obviously, I love stationery shopping and especially in Japan, but I love grocery shopping. I go to my local supermarket maybe 2 or 3 times a week. I usually do like a big shop where I buy like, you know, the essentials, but then I go a couple more times in the week to get food because I never know what I'm going to eat until the day of, you know, or the day before. So I love grocery shopping. All right, what do we want to put down for this one? Let's just start from the bottom. Even when I'm alone, I make 2 dishes with every meal. Pork ribs are the best for meat dishes. Pork ribs are always good, no matter how you cook them. Fits me perfectly. All right. Pork ribs it is. I just realised why I'm feeling lazy. That's not, I don't like saying that word. What's the word? Slothy is because I had a big meal. That's what it is. I'm in a food coma. I usually record these videos when I'm hungry. I always seem to do it when I'm hungry. And today I've sort of had some hunger pains and I thought, you know what? I'm going to have something to eat before I start making this video because otherwise the entire video, usually I can hear my stomach rumbling and I'm thinking about having my lunch. So this time I actually ate my meal first and that's why I'm feeling slothy because I got a full tummy. Cute. Do we put one more from this one? I kind of don't want to use up the food ones too much because, oh yeah, let's put this down. Because, you know, the food ones are going to make a regular appearance in my journal. Oh, maybe one cherry. There we go. Cute. Okay, so that's the dinner time roll. Next, I'll be a bit more gentle with the paper today on this one. So this one is the pre-cut Sunlit Orchard script tape. Oops, didn't do that very well. Okay. Didn't do that as well as I thought I would. Oops. Probably should have put a bit more glue on that one. Okay. Stick that there and that might hopefully hold that down. Okay, so this roll has watercolor style illustrations and it's giving country cottage vibes. Can you see the little shimmer in the illustrations? There's a bit of like gold shimmer. Cute. Let's go this one. Put that on a bit crooked, did I? Doesn't matter. And maybe a tomato and radish. Cute. I feel like they're going to make a regular appearance in my journal leading up to spring because it has a real country cottage kind of spring vibe is what I'm getting. I love that little gold shimmer. What have we got next? Pre-cut bloom house in a wide washi tape. I will link all of these in the description if you want to go and have a look. And also I have a code. It's Peggy10. If you pop the code in when making a purchase through the Washi Tape Shop, you will get 10% off. And also I do get a commission on that, FYI. For full transparency. Actually, let's take this off first. Much easier to do it when the roll's still intact, as I've discovered. Okay, yeah, we did get 4 on one page. Definitely going to be able to use this paper again. Oh, hang on. Maybe I'll just tear it there. That's better. Only took me 4 rolls to work it out. Much better. There we go. Definitely going to reuse that. Just going to leave that bit of tissue paper on that one for fun. Okay, what was this one again? Bloom house. Oh, this is cute. This is me reading my book. I've been reading my book a lot in the last week. I think I am pressured because I need to return the book. I think I've got another week. It's only a 3-week loan from my library. So I'm not speed reading, but I am sitting down every day now to try and get through it quicker so I can return it on time. Journaling, knitting, just lounging around. So it's been really sunny here the last few days and I've been sitting in my front yard. I've got a couple of chairs at the front and after lunch they're in full sun and I've been sitting out there getting some sun on my face and some vitamin D, which is much needed this time of year. Oh, these illustrations are gorgeous. Look at that. This might be my favourite so far. Where did we start? Was it the Green Flowers shop? Oh yeah, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think they're about 10 or 12. Okay. So the description for the Bloom House tape says a hand-illustrated landscape of quaint cottages, sun-drenched flower shops and the peaceful people who inhabit them. These pre-cut illustrations bring a touch of slow living to your busy day. As we know, I am all about the slow living. It is my entire existence, trying to embrace, or what's the word? I just want to live a slow life, is all I'm saying. So maybe that's why this is my favourite so far. All right. Oh, goodness. Now which ones to use? Okay, let's go. We use the little house one here, just because of the space. And perhaps this person. Cute. And they've got little words on here. Tend to your mind like a garden. Let the quiet be your rain. Isn't that just delightful? Solitude is the rich soil where the soul finally blooms. Okay, this is definitely my favourite at the moment so far. Oh my gosh, it's just me all over. I mean, I don't have a flower shop, but I do love to sit around with my journal, and that looks like grabbing fruit from a market. There's a little bumblebee there. Look at the bee. Reading my book, tending to my garden. Yes. I feel like I need to put one of the smaller ones on here as well. I do think I'm still being a bit stingy. I just don't use them up too quickly, which is quite ridiculous because look how thick the roll is. I probably could have checked out on the website how many, what do you call it? What's the word? Like how many designs per roll. This one is the pre-cut Aurora House wide PET tape. Pretty sure this is one that I had selected from their website. Feel like I'm waking up a little bit now. Although after this, I do plan to go and lounge around and watch a movie, I think, or read my book. But if I read my book, I would say I would fall asleep because I'm feeling very relaxed right now, which is good. There we go. She's getting the hang of it, not just tearing the paper open. And also I love how they've got like little sakura flowers on it. Okay, so the Aurora House tape, this one, is inspired by the soft golden light of a Mediterranean morning, featuring a sprawling neighbourhood of pastel-coloured cottages, blooming garden archways, and peaceful moments frozen in time. Has a luminous watercolour palette of warm corals, serene blues and earthy greens, interwoven with delicate airy script. These scenes create an effortless, slow living aesthetic. Back to the slow living, love it. Okay, was this, oh, this was a pre-cut PET tape. Oh my goodness, okay. This is a contender for my favourite. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, so although I'm usually a fan of washi tape, pre-cut PET tape is scoring points with me at the moment. How lovely. Oh my gosh. Slow living, lazy days. It's just got that cozy vibe. Love it. How many designs are there? We start at the pink house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, I think. There's me, happy with my bag of groceries. Oh wait, no, that's a bag of flowers. Yeah. Oh my gosh, love. Okay, you know that I am going to be in my journal all afternoon. No, I'm not. I'm going to go watch a movie on the couch, and then I am going to get stuck into my journal tonight. And these little stickers are going to be making a regular appearance. It's just my vibe. I know I stick things in crooked because I'm also sitting so upright, whereas normally without my camera overhead, I would be leaning over, but I can't do that because I'll get my big head in the way. What else can we put in here? So I do tend to stick things down a little bit crooked. How about that table? My tweezers are honestly as important as glue and scissors to me because I just cannot peel stickers without them. Oh no, is that going to be too big? Let's put it down there. This page is going to be a bit all over the place, but that's okay. There we go. I just love how rich these colours are. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay, that might be a front runner for one of my favourites at the moment. And next up we have the pre-cut Civic green wide washi tape. What have you got planned for the weekend? It's currently Saturday. I know that I'm not going to get this up over the weekend, but for my Saturday, I just plan on doing, as I mentioned, watching a movie, a bit of journaling tonight. But this morning when I got up, I had my very slow coffee and then I went for my morning walk, which I do every morning. And then I mowed the lawn in my backyard and tidied up my garden, got rid of all the leaves that have fallen from this hedge that I have on my back fence. And oh my goodness, I love it. Whenever I now look out of my kitchen window or my back door, I can see my very tidy garden and it brings me so much joy. There's nothing quite like freshly mowed lawn as well. It's something about putting my nails under the stickers. It just does not feel comfortable to me at all. I think it's like a sensory thing. Does anyone else feel the same? Can you let me know? Is it a thing? Or am I just being finicky? Okay, so this one was the Civic green, which is City and Park Meandering. Oh, that looks like my friend Jonathan's dog Bullet. Okay. It's kind of like park meandering vibes. Some shopping going on. Oh my gosh, that dog has little heart glasses on. Okay, love it. Which one do we want to put down? Let's go the bakery. Oh, or the flower shop. Oh, are they too big? As in, I don't want to use too many of the bigger ones. Let's go this one. Oh, dog park and cafe. That would be my dream come true, to be honest. Okay. Oh, I should have put one of the bigger ones down. Mind you, I've got the girl sitting on the bench with her coffee on the label. You know what? Let's stick some dogs and butterflies down. Oh, there's some bows on here as well. I feel like this one has lots of little details. We have to stick some dogs in here. That is super cute. I do like the little table as well with the cups and the macarons. Cute. Okay, we've only got 2 left. What's this one? This one is the Journal Nook, pre-cut Journal Nook wide washi tape. Okay, I've definitely woken up out of my food coma. Feeling like I've got more energy now. I was almost just going to sit on the couch and watch a movie, and then I remembered, no, I really, really wanted to open these washi tapes today. And so let's put her in there. So I made my way to my desk, even though I really, really, really wanted to stay on the couch. And I'm glad I did, because I've been meaning to open these rolls for maybe, I want to say I got them like at least a month ago. Sorry, the Washi Tape Shop, for taking my time. So yeah, I really want to do this today. I really want to do this today because I want to use them. And in order to use them, I have to open them. But to open them means I want to share them with you, the opening with you. So yeah, here we are. Anyway, we got there eventually. Okay, so Journal Nook is tiny everyday treasures and cozy cafe vibes. Oh, I love the coffee shop. And all the little desserts and drinks. Some waffles. Yes. I feel like that's going to have to go in my Happy Mail log somewhere. I've received some really lovely letters recently from pen pals, and I think tomorrow is going to be my letter writing day for this week. Okay, cute. Now what do we put down? I think we're going to go for some sweets on this one. Okay, let's go some of the desserts. And the heart cookies. Need to put something there. Actually, hang on. Oh, you've only got one more left, haven't I? Yep. How about these love hearts? Ooh. I'm loving the kind of earthy colour of these ones. Okay, lucky last. So this one is the mini Snippets and it has 20 plus flower designs apparently. So I left my dog and my cat asleep in the lounge room when I came in to sit at my desk, and I've got the curtains and blinds open and the sun is streaming into my lounge room, and they were both fast asleep in, you know, the sun rays. And now I can hear my dog. She's got up and she's walking around. She's probably wondering where I am. Oh, okay, there's 3 rolls in here. Nailed it. I'm probably going to unravel the wrapping from those first few that I unwrapped and see if I can salvage any of the tissue paper. So I feel like I was a bit too, what's the word? I'm impatient. That's what it is. I rush. And I'm constantly trying to remind myself to slow down. Okay, so flower garden theme and 20 plus designs apparently. Love, look at the little different shapes of them. So yeah, they all come off like stickers, I think. Yes, they do. Let's put that one there so I can show you the others. Oh my gosh. Wait, oh, they're not the same, no. Okay, so some more floral designs. I love these. This is one of the rolls that I picked out that I really wanted. Just because I love, well, the floral designs, obviously how rich and bright and bold the colours are, but also I love that they're like little individual stickers. Can you see that? It's got rabbits, porcupines, and a little chick. I love those colours, the pink and green little combo. This one is probably going to be one of my faves. Oh, I love, love, love the colours in this. Okay, just going to leave that unravelled because I'm going to stick down some of them in a moment. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. Love hearts, rabbits. There's a fox on there, a horse. Oh my goodness. Okay, this will be definitely one of my faves. Look at the cute colours. I like the different shapes as well. And the rounded corners, love. And the little hearts. Sorry, am I going too quickly? Because as you know, this is the first time I'm looking at these, so. Oh my gosh, look at that. Hang on. That one. So cute. Okay, so let's stick one of these down. Oh my gosh, I cannot decide. Let's go this one. I am terrible at making decisions. Oh, that's cute. It's like just a little slither. Oops. I think we need a couple more from one of the other rolls in here. Does that have small ones or does this one? Oh, here, let's use some of these little round ones. My goodness, they're all just so adorable. I think I just, yeah, I like them all. And as we know, I am partial to sticker bombing pages. I feel like I need another food one in here. This is when I was still feeling a bit stingy. Didn't want to use them. Let's pop a pomegranate in there. I used to have a pomegranate tree at a previous house, and I can honestly say I never ever ate them. Let's stick the bumblebee in there. I could be here all day, guys. Because I just keep seeing blank spots now. I'm thinking, let's put a sticker in there. But I also realise this is a swatching page. Okay, that's it. Hang on, let me just stick that down a little bit because that's a little crinkly bit is annoying me. I love my journal being messy, but there's still occasionally one, little thing that just gets my attention that I don't love, and it's often crinkly paper or stickers. Okay, there we go. What do we think? I can't wait to start sticking these into my journal. How have I not opened these rolls weeks ago? I want to say this roll is my favourite. And so this one is my favourite. And I think the flower ones as well, like the little florals, Little floral designs. Love. Which one's your favourite? Okay. Thanks so much for hanging out with me while I unwrapped my gift from the Washi Tape Shop. Again, thanks to the Washi Tape Shop for sharing their beautiful designs with me. I cannot wait to grace the pages of my journal with them. I'll pop the links for each of the rolls that I received into the description if you want to go and have a look. And don't forget to use my code PEGGY10 if you decide to grab yourself a roll or two. Thanks again, guys, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.